Hi everyone, how are you doing? I am Jayanti Ibanez and today I will be discussing about blood types and monosaccharides. So without further ado, let's start the discussion. Human blood is classified into four types. We have A, B, AB, and O. If a blood transfusion is necessary and the patient's own blood is not available, the donor's blood must be matched to that of the patient. A blood transfusion is a medical procedure where blood is transferred from one person or the donor to another or the recipient. They are life saving procedures often used after surgery, childbirth, or in cases of severe injury or illness. Blood of one type cannot be given to a recipient with blood of another type unless the two types are compatible. So, when someone receives blood from a different blood type, their antibodies might not recognize the donor's antigens as friendly. If they don't match, the body's antibodies will try to lock onto the mismatched antigens and attack them. This attack can cause a serious reaction called hemolysis, where the transfused red blood cells are destroyed. So it is crucial for us to know blood compatibility to avoid serious complications. Type O blood is considered a universal donor, which means this type of blood can be given to individuals of any blood type, while type AB blood is considered universal recipients, which means that this type of blood can receive blood from individuals of any blood type. So in this illustration shows the human blood group compatibilities. The table shows which type of blood is compatible to another type and which type is not. Refer to the table. There you can see positive and negative signs. Positive indicates compatibility, while negative indicates incompatibility. So, donor blood type A can be given or it is matched to type A and AB, but not to B and O. Donor blood type B can be given to type B and AB, but not to type A and O. Donor blood type AB can only be given to AB, but not to A, B, and O. While type O blood type can be given to all blood types AB, and O. As you can remember in the previous slide that this type of blood is considered a universal donor, which means that this type of blood can be given to individuals of all types. Okay, so in here, type AB, in a recipient blood type AB can receive blood from individuals of any blood types. As you can remember in the previous slide also, that this type of blood, type AB blood, is considered a universal recipients. So meaning, this type of blood can receive blood from any types. Okay, so in the United States, blood types are based among different ethnic groups, such as Caucasian, African, Hispanic, and Asian. Type O is the most common, followed by type A. Note that percentages may not add up to 100% due to rounding. So, this illustration shows four simple sugars or monosaccharides. These sugars are the building blocks of the molecules that determine your blood type. They attach to proteins or fats on the surface of your red blood cells. So in this first figure here, we have AD galactose. It is a simple sugar with six carbon atoms. It is an isomer of glucose, meaning it has the same atoms but arranged differently. The second figure, we have Al fucose or A6-deoxy-L galactose, similar to galactose but with one less oxygen atom on the sixth carbon. As you can see here, we have CH2OH or the hydroxymethyl, but in here CH3 because the removal of oxygen. So the L indicates a different spatial arrangement of atoms compared to the sugars. So the third figure, we have AN acetyl D-glucosamine. This is a modified glucose molecule. A nitrogen containing group replaces an oxygen atom and an acetyl group is attached to the nitrogen. As you can see, this is a nitrogen group. So this O double bond C bonded to CH3. This is acetyl group here, acetyl group attached to the nitrogen group. So this is a common component of many biological molecules. So in the last figure, we have AN acetyl D-galactosamine. So it is similar to N-acetyl D-glucosamine, but the underlying sugar is galactose instead of glucose. Again, it has a nitrogen-containing group and an acetyl group attached. So small differences in how these sugars are arranged create the different blood type markers. Your immune system recognizes these markers, so matching blood types during transfusion is crucial to avoid problems. So, and that concludes our discussion this day. I hope you learned something new. Thank you for listening and thank you for not sleeping. Bye.